Back with Bobby and JG Radio, and we got some repeat offenders back in the studio. Bethany East PR. They're going to talk to us about an organization that they're really, really passionate about called Walker's Legacy. So first of all, thanks for coming back and hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now we know you like us because
Yes.
we weren't sure the first time. So let's talk about Walker's Legacy. Tell us all about this awesome organization.
Well, I am so happy to be the city chair for Walker's Legacy. It's an international organization. Mm-hmm. We have 14 organizations left in the United States. We have 2 outside of the U.S., and that is one in Nigeria and one in Colombia, South America. We're so excited to reach an attendance now of more than 5,000 women have joined Walker's Legacy as women mentors, as professionals, as entrepreneurs, women dedicated to building a professional and entrepreneurial base for their success. Much like Madam C.J. Walker.
Sure.
How'd you get involved?
I was attending a couple of chamber events here in San Antonio. The Alamo City Black Chamber was hosting a number of events, and Natalie Cofield, who is the founder of Walker's Legacy out of Austin, she invited some chamber members, and I attended, and I was really, really excited. After I did a few posts about it, I wrote a small piece and I forwarded it to her. She asked me to come on board as the city chair, and it's just been an amazing situation.
So let's talk about, you mentioned Madam C.J. Walker. Tell us everything about her. So she's really what is named after.
Yes. Madam C.J. Walker was a former slave. So when she was freed from slavery, she found a niche market in African American hair care. There's a rumor that she created the hot comb. That's not true. She created actually the process that African American women use to straighten their hair. Right. And that process included moisturizers and oils and using natural products to really create a healthy hair lifestyle. Right. She also was the first Black female self-made millionaire in the States, as well as the first female self-made millionaire. Her funds, her business acumen went on to provide funding for a number of women organizations, NAACP being one of them, National Women's Business Council being another.
So how do you feel that the Walker Legacy can impact someone's business or network?
Well, personally, for my very own business as a publicist, it's helped with connecting.
Sure.
Just connecting to other business owners, other women business owners, other advocates of minority women business owners. It has helped to provide an introduction for me to really release a lot of those fears that you have, as sometimes you're a super minority as a woman, as a Black woman, as an entrepreneur, you're a super minority. So being able to not feel alone in that is a huge help.
Sure.
I've
just masterminding at that level with someone that's just like you.
And there's a high caliber of women in this organization.
I bet they got a lot to prove.
Yes.
and we had a show one time talking about how there's so many certifications that I don't think women really understand that they can get because they're minority and women-owned businesses. Like, there's so many huge organizations just here in town, like USAA, HEB, even Lowe's and Home Depot, that they need a pretty much fill a quota, and they
don't say it like that.
I know that's a bad way to say it, but I mean, for the most part, there's so many opportunities.
They recognize the need.
Yeah, because it's so imbalanced that there's a need for more independent business owners that are owned by women to actually fill needs all over San Antonio.
For sure.
Yeah. And so let's talk about some of these programs and courses. So let's say I'm a woman entrepreneur, minority owned.
Finally.
I know, I came out. What programs and courses are being offered to someone?
Right now we just actually launched the Walker's Legacy Foundation, which is a foundation built around assisting women business owners and single mothers who want to become business owners, who only have 1 or 2 obstacles ahead of them. And usually that's the obstacle of funding. That's the obstacle.
Just money. They got the idea.
They have a great idea. They've business planned it. They have probably built a number of partnerships within their community.
Sure.
They know who their first client is going to be. They just need to get to that production phase, or they need to get to that meeting. So they need some funding. They need that venture capitalist. So the Walker's Legacy Foundation is a nonprofit that we've just launched to help those single mothers, to help those women business owners find the financial assistance that they need to get their business out there, get it profitable, get it successful. successful.
Sure.
Another one is the legal aspects. We provide a course that we can share with women on how to be a professional businesswoman or a professional entrepreneur and be legally collected, set up, yes, so that you can be protected, so that you know your laws and you know your rights and things like that.
Setting up, limited liability companies, make sure they're not taxed at a high level and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. What else?
How can somebody get signed up with the Walker's Legacy?
Well, Walker's Legacy, we have a very dynamic website, www.walkerslegacy.com. There's a San Antonio chapter here, and you can find out more information about that chapter specifically on my website, www.bethanyeastpr.com.
So bethanyeastpr.com to kind of see what's going on in the San Antonio area.
Yes.
And so through this, once they get involved, they have this ability to courses, they have mastermind meetings, all that kind of stuff.
We have networking groups. We have mastermind groups. We definitely have meet and greets, a ton of brunches, because that's what ladies like to do. We like to have good, pretty brunch. Sure. But we also love to talk about contracts. We talk about partnerships. We talk about development, real estate development, community development. We talk outside of our boxes of what women normally do during a good brunch: hair, nails, makeup, our men, of course. But we also talk money. We talk money like left and right. We love talking money. We love talking about contractual terms and problem solving in our businesses.
So it's networking.
Yes.
It's masterminding with the probably sounds like the best women in San Antonio.
Oh yes, for sure.
And it's educational.
Yes.
And gossiping.
A little gossip. You gotta sip some tea.
Yeah, you got to. So that sounds awesome. So BethanyEastPR.com.
Yes.
Or if they want to check out everything, it's WalkersLegacy.com. I want to thank you guys for coming back again.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to see you this weekend.
For sure. It's going to be a party.
Yeah, on the Hayes Bridge.
On the Hayes Street Bridge.
Saturday.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
To 11 o'clock.
Okay, cool. See you there.